So, it is June the 25th, and we're out with Scott and Tiger. We're at Scott's best Ptyas dhumnades habitat, and true to form, we have caught the first Ptyas dhumnades of the day, a really nice yellowy green female. This species was named by Cantor in 1842, I believe, and the original name was, like so many snakes, Coluber dhumnades. Dhumnades, it's not actually known the etymology, but it is thought that it was named after Dhumna, which was the Indian name for Ptyas mucosa, which is also known as the Daman, and so dhumnades may have come from the word damin, which is a word for these kind of snakes of this genus. This is the Cantor's or big-eyed rat snake. After Coluber, it was moved to the genus Zoosis, and Zoosis is from the Greek za, very, and sis, from sesicum, I think, very fast. So that's what the word Zoosis means. And then it was moved to Ptyas, and as I've explained before in another video, Ptyas is from the Greek to spit, because snakes of this genus frequently inflate their necks and make very, very loud hissing sounds that sounds as if they are full of mucus, again where the word mucosa came from, for Ptyas mucosa. These snakes are found throughout most of China, from Hebei all the way south to Guangdong, Taiwan, and there is a population here in Beijing, which is kind of weird. In Chinese, the name means the knife that cuts the mountains, because they are very knife-like. They've got a very lateral keel, and they are said to be Asia's fastest snake. What's really interesting is that this female seems to be gravid as well, so I am not going to handle her too roughly. She's being an absolute sweetheart and darling. What's really interesting about these Ptyas is that they're found next to water, and we've noticed that they will escape into the water and even dive underneath to escape predators. Their main prey seems to be frogs, but literature says they will also take rodents, other snakes, birds and their eggs. But I have a feeling that frogs and fish are probably their main prey, as there's such a hyperabundance of rana in this habitat. The other interesting thing that I've noticed about Ptyas dhumnades over the years is that the males in particular develop a line of ridges, which this female doesn't display very well. But on the males that I've caught previously, there are 5 rows of extremely keeled scales that present a very, very sharp set of ridges. It does remind me a little bit of Spilotes and Phrynonax, where the males are said to have more keels, more keel scales. So I do wonder if it is a case of sexual dimorphism, or if it is the larger animals that develop it. But here we are, big-eyed rat snake, beautiful female. We'll put her back without any further ado. So we've got this Ptyas dhumnades female to settle down. She's actually been a real sweetheart. Scott's getting some professional pictures for his book, but look at the scenery that we've got in the background. What a beautiful area of Beijing. Just this hidden gorge, almost like a prehistoric valley, where this relic population of Ptyas dhumnades seems to live. And what beautiful longitudinal stripes and olive-coloured scalation. Really beautiful snake. The Tiger's caught another female Ptyas dhumnades just as we're coming home. I seem to be very good at spotting them and then missing them, and then Scott keeps grabbing them as they come out the other side from wherever I've tried to catch them. But this is a second gravid female, a bit more spirited than the first. What a beautiful snake. Oh. I would actually go as far as to say that these are my favourite snakes of Beijing. Look at that. Look at that face. Go. Ptyas number 3, and this is a male. It's got, I can feel that it's got ridges on the back, so even though it's around the same size as the females we found earlier, the scalation seems to be different. It's not gravid either. Oh, this is why it's called Ptyas. I can actually see mucus coming out now. Could be just water that is swallowed, because it was actually diving when I found it. So I actually spotted this half on the bottom, going under a rock. The head does seem to be proportionately slightly larger. So I think there's a good chance this is a male. So that's Ptyas number 3. And I didn't miss this one. So we're just going to release this Ptyas dhumnades male. I actually caught it in the water, and this is interesting. It confirmed a suspicion that we've had in that they actually do hunt in the water. Had its head completely under a rock and didn't see me coming. It seemed to be going after either a frog or a loach or a fish. But the area is just so beautiful. It really is just a scenic place. So we're just going to leave it here and see where it goes. What a cool snake. Strangely, they've all actually behaved really well. They don't seem to display any kind of desire to fear, to flee once we've got them sat on rocks.
That will get added to my existing video.
Should we give it a bit of a nudge? Come on, off you go. Are you going to go? Oh, yes, you are. Wow, fastest snake in Asia indeed. It's going towards tiger, down into the rocks, and down into the water.
Actually, guys,